What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be doing another little toy review today. So this was a Christmas present from my girlfriend Vanessa. Just came in stock last week at the Chosen Prime, and it just arrived yesterday. So this is Toy Wolf Dirty Man. Take a quick look at the accessories. Comes with a plunger, roll of toilet paper, a little bit of doo-doo, pair of samurai swords here, and we got a extra piece I add to his face. This is the Tengu nose. Tengu, I think I'm pronouncing that right. And this is kind of cool. This is the instructions. Comes in kind of a scroll here. Take that out and unwrap it, and oops, of course I have it upside down. When you unroll that, it has all the directions printed on it, which is kind of a neat touch. Alright, let's take a little look at this guy. So he is he's completely plastic. There's no die cast or anything. He's not very hefty, but he feels well built. All the joints seem just tight enough, and he's a fairly sturdy little guy. Mostly white plastic, a little bit of dark gray or black plastic. Got some nice paint details on him. Some red here, and red and black, and some gold highlights. And we got a lot of nice gold highlights and stuff on the head here, and a little bit of red on the legs. Got it's kind of hard to see, but the doo-doo icon printed onto the flags in the back. Pretty nicely detailed for such a little guy. Got some nice detail on the face. All right, so let's take a look at some articulation. The mouth opens and closes, which is pretty dope, and the head is on a ball peg. So got that movement there out of the head. Not a whole lot of movement. Some of it's restricted by these flags, which do come off in the back. So if you take those off, you can get a little bit more movement out of the head. Arms are on a hinge, gets you out to 90, and they're also on a swivel. I can go all the way around. Elbows are on a single hinge, but they get you all the way up, which is pretty awesome. And you get a bicep swivel. And the hands are on a ball peg. Same goes for the other arm. Legs are on the hips are on a ball peg, and they can get out pretty far. They can get back pretty far. Forward, not so much if you go straight forward, but if you pull it out to the side a little bit, you can get up a little bit further. He's got double jointed knees, double hinge knees, which is awesome. That gets you all the way back, and each foot is on a ball peg. So he's actually a fairly articulated little guy, especially for the weird proportions. The swords can peg in either hand, and he holds that well. And you can also take the toilet paper and put the plunger other way. Plunger through the toilet paper, and then the toilet paper pegs it in hand, and he's got a little plunger gun. So that's kind of cool. Goofy, but cool. Alright, so to put the Tengu face on him, you basically just grab him behind the teeth here on the face, and just gently wiggle that piece out. You can see there the nose and the top layer of teeth come out. And you can see there that the teeth are kind of connected to that piece, so you got to take those off of there as well. which is not the easiest thing to do, obviously. Come on, you little bastard. There we go. Plug the teeth back into the nose there. Yeah. And then you put that back into the same spot. And there you have it. Tengu face. Can't transform it this way, so in order to transform it, we got to put the old nose back on, but just wanted to show you guys how that looked. Size comparison, there he is with MP Sunstreaker. Alright, I'm going to get this guy transformed and we'll take a look at him in alt mode. And there he is in alt mode. Cleans up pretty well, pretty cool looking little toilet bowl if that's possible. Lid actually lifts up. Put it back on the base there. That's kind of awesome. And you take the doo-doo. Doo-doo. Shout out to Eddie Murphy. Put the doo-doo in there. Yeah. What's the toilet bowl without a little bit of doo-doo? Let's see what else you can... Take the toilet paper, which has a peg, and there is a hole on the top there, so you can set him up with his toilet paper. In the back, he's got to go in a certain direction. In the back, there's some holes that you can tap the swords into. So that's kind of cool. And put the plunger nearby for easy access, and there's Dirty Man in his alt mode. Cleans up pretty well, except maybe the back, but I mean, you know, who really ever looks at their toilet from the back? Not this guy. And there he is with Masterpiece Sunstreaker for size comparison. So my final thoughts on Toy Wolf Dirty Man. He's definitely a cool little figure. I believe the price tag is $80. He's selling for $80 at retailers. Truthfully, I kind of think maybe that might be a little bit steep for a figure like this. He's not very heavy and he's not very bulky, I guess. But if you could take price out of the equation, which I know is hard to do, the figure itself is a very cool figure. It's highly detailed. It has excellent articulation for something so misproportioned and weird on purpose, obviously. The paint is cool. A little bit of paint highlights that are on there. The novelty of it is funny, at least to a 42-year-old dude that, like me, that still laughs at fart jokes, which I'm sure many of you are as well. The accessories are pretty well thought out. I thought maybe they could have thrown a little newspaper in there. It would have been kind of funny as well, but the toilet paper and the plunger and the doo-doo is pretty funny. I think it was really tricky of them to put the the instructions on kind of a samurai looking scroll, which is cool as well. The fun factor is definitely there. I've already transformed him back and forth a bunch of times, and it's not overly simple, but it's simple enough and intuitive and fun to do. The bonus is all the photo opportunities. All you people out there with the sick minds, if you got 6-inch figures, like I have a couple of the Mortal Kombat, Storm Collectible Mortal Kombat ninjas and such, and I think those are going to make for some funny photos. But if you have any Marvel Legends, any of the 6-inch figures, kind of fits right on the toilet bowl, if that's what you so choose to do with yourself. So I guess in closing, if $80 sounds like an alright price for you to pay for something like this, I can definitely recommend it for what it is. If you can't get by the price tag, I would completely understand it, but this was a cool little late Christmas present that I got here, so it's pretty awesome. So that's about it. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. More to come.